Hey you guys, all right, so thought I'd do a little reading while I'm here and just see what comes through today. I'm gonna start with the oracle cards and see what we get. What do we need to know? What's the energy right now? Let's see. What do we need to know tonight? All right, I'm going to pull two of these. Oh, we're getting that Miracles card again. Very interesting. Okay, let's see. That's why I like doing readings in a string so that you guys can see how they link together. Oop. A Queen of Wands again. You guys, this card's coming up in every reading as well. Whoa. Okay, so I'm going to clarify these. Oh my God. We have a water sign and an air sign. Could be a water sign male and a air sign female, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I don't know. Everyone's the Tower. Let's just continue, but those two flung themselves out. I mean, we are getting a Miracles card and a sexual energy distorted once again. Let's see. You see the cards fly out, you guys. I'm not making this up. Okay. Yeah. This makes sense. Okay. All right, so, oh my God, again, this is the third reading that we're getting the Four of Swords underneath the deck. As you guys know, the Four of Swords is about quiet, going within and taking some time by yourself to reflect. Because, you know, you always want to think about the card before and after. And the first card I pulled is the Three of Swords here. This is the card right before the Four of Swords. From a heartbreak or whatever sort of mental pain is needing to be healed right now, this is the card that comes right after it. Because to heal grief or pain or that mental struggle, you want to take some time to yourself to reflect. Because you want to make sure that when you make a decision, because what comes after the Four of Swords is the Five of Swords, which is kind of like a bittersweet victory. There was pain, it wasn't easy, and yet you still made a clear choice. People might feel hurt in the process, like it hasn't been easy, but you're moving forward. So right now you really want to make sure that you're taking that time. Yeah, because underneath there is the Page of Wands, and that can be like a spark of a new idea, a little message, a little step forward. All right, so let's get into these cards. First of all, we're getting once again the Miracles card. Catherine Labouré, the patroness of miraculous healing, except this time she's coming in the upright. And it says, I am ready to heal. I am worthy of the miracles meant for me. But it didn't come in the reverse this time. Now, as I'm saying that, my throat's getting, do you hear that? All right. It's coming in the upright, but it's coming with the Three of Swords and the Two of Wands. And I feel that this is because, like, whomever this is for, like, you have a choice to make. And it's like you have one, and it's a painful one. People will, you might feel hurt in this process. Other people's feelings might be hurt, or it might just be causing you mental, like, a little stress because of the grief that is arising. Grief isn't a bad thing. Grief comes with change. Change can feel hard even when it's the right choice. It's okay to honor your grief, you know, and make space for you to grieve something ending so that something new can begin. That's normal. The Two of Wands is a card about having one foot in the past and one foot towards the future, because one of these wands is still, you can't really see, but it's still attached to this like castle wall. And then the other wand he's holding, it's like free. And he's holding this globe in his hands and he's looking into the world like you're thinking about what's out there. You're like, I know that there's something else here for me, but you're not there yet. Like you're kind of like in between worlds. And again, it's okay to be in this place right now. These things are not meant to last indefinitely. It's that when you're about to take a huge step, because he's basically in this card thinking, where am I going to go next? What am I going to do next that's going to expand my reality? He's holding the globe in his hands, looking at it like, yeah, I know that when I walk away or I leave my comfort zone, my castle, whatever it is, like something positive is out there, and yet you're still going to have to let something go. You've got to make a decision. Twos are always about like choice points. All right, and then we're getting the Freya card, the sexual goddess, the Nordic goddess of sexuality. But here, it's also the goddess of discernment. Now, Freya, just know that she's a goddess, like I said, of sexuality and fertility. But here it's saying, I spend my time wisely. I only say yes when it's a holy hell yes. About discernment, this came in the reverse. Which is why you're going to need to use your discernment for this decision. Now, the miracles card coming in the upright, to me, really tells me luck is on your side. Not just luck. What is luck? It's your karma. Like, this change is in your favor. Let's put it that way. Whatever it is that you need to decide, trust that you're going to get some divine support. Again, when you're following your soul's path, you're going to be supported. You will be supported. You may not even know how, but it's going to drop in if it's really in your highest good. As I've said so many times in my business and my personal life. Okay, so with this discernment card coming in the reverse, it's like you're saying yes to things that are not a holy hell yes. If it's not like a full fuck yes, again, sometimes when you're afraid, it doesn't feel like a full yes. But there are ways that, at least that I'm seeing in this reading, where you're saying yes to things that you know really well are not serving you. They are like a fuck now, actually. But if you keep choosing them, then this is part of the reason why you are where you are. All right, so coming with that are these 4 cards. I got the 9 of Pentacles reversed, Queen of Cups, 7 of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. So I'm going to start with these 2. There is an issue here with your independence, like maybe financially. You might still be, like you might need money, or you might feel financially unstable, and that's part of the reason why, because I'm saying that also it's coming with the Ace of Pentacles here at the end. Something new is going to come in for you, but you have to make a choice using your discernment, following your heart. The Queen of Cups is this intuitive, heart-centered energy. So if material world is of concern right now, like you're worried about your money, you don't feel totally independent yet, maybe you depend on somebody else financially. Your higher self is saying you need to trust your heart, that if you have some strategy, you don't need the full strategy, you need some strategy. I'm actually not getting anything really about deception here, other than you might be deceiving yourself, saying yes to things that you know are a fuck now. Other than that, I'm actually getting here you need a little bit of strategy. It's coming in the upright. This isn't always a negative card, you guys. It's a card also about strategically doing something. And so I feel like you need a little bit of strategy in order to open up a new, like, material door. Let me clarify this. I want to pull actually an oracle card on that. Hold on. Let's see. 7 of Swords and Ace of Pentacles. Oh my God, you guys, the only one on the deck, Lakshmi, the goddess of abundance. This is the one card that's about prosperity. And we're getting it in the upright. It says, I choose to feel abundant. Wealth is an inside job. That is the message. You need some logical strategy here, but that is not the full strategy. Because part of the strategy is actually your mindset. It's your energy of choosing. Again, does that seem delusional when you're like, yeah, okay, I have like all these bills to pay, and am I going to pay it with my mindset? Well, it is part of it, because money can drop in, support can drop in, miracles can drop in, all kinds of things can drop in that you don't expect yet. If you choose to feel wealthy, it's definitely going to help you take this leap, because this feels like a scary step, and yet you don't need as much strategy or as much preparation as you might think you need. You do need some. You need something. I'm not saying jump off the cliff completely. I'm saying, I'm just, literally what I'm hearing over and over is like, you don't need to be as logistically prepared as you think. You actually need to like start choosing to feel abundant and trust. Like trust that wealth is actually an inside job. I said to you guys, I'm sure I'll do a workshop at some point soon also around abundance. I know it's a big thing for people, a big issue. I've done a lot of money work, a lot. And, you know, I've made money in all kinds of ways, not just with my business, but also money has just come into my reality. Sometimes not through my business, in other ways too. Also, wealth isn't just money, it's also support, emotional resources, moral support, time freedom, like all other ways. There's more than one form of abundance. But there is a mindset thing here that goes along with this lesson. And that could be part of the reason why if you don't have a lot of cash in the bank. I told you guys, I learned this lesson when I was broke living at home with my parents. When I actually started to do the mindset stuff and the meditations and started to even like take some steps towards investing even just a little bit in resolving these issues, like maybe I did like a little course, I did a workshop, I hired someone, like little things like that, in addition to the embodiment practice, which by the way was under the deck. Embodiment is the deepest bliss. My body was made for enlightenment because your body is the vessel that you receive with, whether that be love, attention, money, anything. It has to also be processed through your physical body. And to be in your body instead of just stuck in your head is a part of the spiritual path. That's why a lot of people on the spiritual path struggle with money, because you have to learn how to, it's like descending power. You need to learn how to bring this spiritual awareness into the physical world and also manifest physical abundance, not just spiritual abundance or energetic abundance or mental or emotional, but actual money too. Like you're meant to be financially stable. I think most of us are, right? And to receive a lot more than you're used to receiving. But to do that, you also have to prepare your body as a fit vessel to receive. Think about a cup with a bunch of holes and cracks. It's like leaking the water out. So you want to kind of seal the cracks, metaphorically speaking, and we do that through meditation practice. We do that through, I mean, that's why I teach also embodiment practice, where it's like focus actually on your body, sensation in your body, somatic tools, breathing exercises and things like that, so that you're not just stuck in your head. Sometimes even meditation can feel like you're trapped in your head. So that's really what I'm picking up here. I'm going to pull actually one card from the Pleasure Oracle, because why not? And let's see what we get. I just feel like you need a little bit of a strategy here, but the strategy is that abundance is an inside job. So perhaps you start Googling some meditations on abundance, or you know, I like to listen to the things sometimes at night that are subconscious programming around abundance. Like you could find so many things on YouTube, you guys, law of attraction things, subconscious programming for when you sleep, and it'll literally repeat mantras in your sleep. Like it's just one way, you know, you'll have to do other things, but it's something. There's all kinds of practices. Let it be easy. Yeah, that's what I feel. It says, when there's a battle raging in your mind between your inner critic and your sense of empowerment, the only winning move is not to play, oh my God, listen to what it says, get out of your head entirely. That's why the embodiment card is here. It says, breathe deeply, fully, with a cleansing, grounding intention. Breathe as if every breath contains all life, all the answers, all the ease, because it does. How does your relationship to yourself need simplifying? Where can you disentangle the knots of aloofness and resistance from your intimate relationships with something as easy as a word or a touch? Again, the message here is don't think about it. It says journal it, or better yet, let instinct guide you in the moment. Queen of Cups. Let your intuition guide you. Let it be easy. That's one of my favorite mantras. I mean, I give this mantra to my clients all the time because they're always coming to me because this is my issue. Overthinking, over-strategizing, trying to do too much. When the universe keeps telling me, let it be easier. You're not meant to work this hard. Some things take hard work, but not everything. I literally just did a workshop recently called Receive with Ease. Because let it be easier. You know, like your intuition is guiding you. Don't let the money fears get so strong that you stay stuck in inaction. You want to actually take a step. Like I said, and don't forget, when you take a step towards love, towards your heart's desires, and it's in alignment and it's with your discernment, you know, yeah, this is the right thing, even if I'm afraid. The universe will also come through for you. This is like spirit handing you like a metaphorical coin, a new beginning materially. But it might come in a form that you don't realize, or maybe you get a little bit of support from an unexpected place or person. Like, there's so many ways that this could happen, but it's just to get out of your own way, basically. And remember that part of your life lesson is to receive with more ease, to let it be easier. You don't have to work your ass off to be provided for in this life. Not in the ways that you think, not in the ways that you've been accustomed to. Receiving doesn't mean hard work all the time. Love that. I'm keeping it short and sweet tonight. Sending you guys so much love. If you want a personal reading, you can book a 90-minute session at the links below, and then everything else that I'm offering right now, any bundles or courses, are below. Embodiment course as a woman, Return to Venus, if that really speaks to you and you have a tendency to be in your head and you want to be able to receive with more ease, I literally designed an entire program all based around sensual embodiment and dropping in and slowing down in your feminine energy. And it's a 5-week self-paced course. It's only $222. So all those links are below. Sending you guys much love. I will be back soon.